Sometimes you just need a good idea for a quick, easy dessert. I have some of those in this video. I have some quick desserts that are great for even just your family if you're having dinner and you just want a sweet bite, or you want something a little bit bigger for a potluck, or you want to take something to a big event. All these are great. You're gonna love them. Let's get into it.
This first dessert is what I'm calling my Aldi berry trifle, as all the ingredients are from Aldi. And I recently made this for a friend's birthday party and it was such a hit. Now the key ingredient is this lemon sliced loaf cake. It is soft and the perfect lemony flavor. Now you could also use pound cake or angel food cake, but I think this lemon paired with the berries made it a perfect combo. So I'm going to cut the cake in cubes and put most of it on the bottom, saving some for another layer. Next, I'll make the pudding layer, which is 2 boxes of vanilla instant pudding mix with 1 block of cream cheese, and I'll blend that and then slowly add in 2.5 cups of whole milk until I have the creamy pudding texture that's thick but spreadable. Next, I'll add in my whipped cream. Now the recipe calls for Cool Whip, but I always like to make my own. I start with 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And using my stand mixer, which I absolutely love because it's digital, so I just put it on the whip setting, and in 3.5 minutes, I have perfectly whipped cream. And I love that I can walk away and it will just stop on its own. I just love it so much. So now I'll mix in that whipped cream, about half of that whipped cream, with the pudding on a very slow speed until all of it is blended together well. It is smooth and light, and I will pour this on my cake layer and smooth it all out. Next, I'm going to add my sliced strawberries, and for interest and a good pop of color, I like to put the points up and add them in a nice row, and then I'm going to add more in the middle for height and for more strawberry flavor. I'm adding fresh blueberries next. They are a great pop of color. I put 1 in between each strawberry and add more into the middle, and they are the perfect little pop and burst of flavor with these strawberries. Then I'll add the rest of my pudding in a nice smooth layer, and I'll add the rest of my lemon cake cubes as the next layer with like a little border around the dish, and then some extra in the middle. And I'll follow that with the rest of my whipped cream and get that all smoothed out. And I like that it's white. It adds another little layer of interest and color. And I will smooth all the border to make sure it's nice and clean edge. Just keep that sharp. And then I am going to add the rest of my fruit. I put a border around of the blueberries and then put my strawberries in a circle with the points up. Kind of looks like a star design. And then those blueberries in the middle. Speaking of star design, this would be so great for 4th of July. For the white pudding, you could use white chocolate pudding, or you could use cheesecake flavor. So that would be really good. And then you can use angel food cake. So you definitely have those red, white, and blue layers. But for this party, the lemon and the blueberries was so good. This is why I love my trifle dish. I think it is just impressive with the layers and the colors, and then all those textures are great. I've made so many recipes in my trifle dish. I'm absolutely obsessed, as you can see here in this video. I'll leave a link to it if you want to see those, but it is my favorite, and this one was no exception. It was devoured. Everybody loved it, and I will be making it again. Next up, I'm making strawberry pretzel crunch salad. Now there's no resemblance of a salad here, but this is just like my Snickers salad I always make, but this is a potluck favorite. So I'm starting with my own homemade whipped cream. So I do that with the heavy whipping cream, the powdered sugar, and the vanilla, and in minutes I have perfect whipped cream. I'm going to set that aside while I make my pretzel crunch. For the pretzel crunch, I'm chopping 1 cup of pretzels and half a cup of pecans with my manual chopper. I like this because it's easier and I can manage the size of the pieces, and I really just want a coarse chop, not crumbs. I'm going to dump this into my bowl and add 3/4 cup of brown sugar with 3/4 cup of melted butter. I mix this really well to get the butter coated on everything, and now I'm going to spread it out onto my baking sheet with a piece of parchment paper. I'm going to spread it in an even layer, and I'm actually going to cook this in my air fryer. I'm going to cook it on the 400-degree custom setting and just let it bake, but you got to keep an eye on it or it can burn very easily. I'm going to put it on the bottom rack, and I'm going to start with 5 minutes, but it only takes about 5 to 7 minutes to cook perfectly.
All right, we got it out just in time. Those edges were starting to get a little more brown, but it smells amazing. While it is cooling, we're going to continue our mixture. We're going to add a block of cream cheese. We're going to add a half a cup of sugar to that, and then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla.
I put on the accessory, the scraping beater, because we have that cream cheese, and I'm going to put it on the cream setting and just let it go ahead for the 2 minutes and 50 seconds it'll take to get all of that blended together. I'm gonna fold my whipped cream into my cream cheese. I have almost 2 cups of strawberries that I've washed, sliced, and now I'm adding them to all of this. And because I have them, not because the recipe calls for it, this would be enough, but I had these and I don't want them to go bad. Let's use them up. I'm gonna use half of these blueberries, fresh blueberries in there as well. It's also gonna add great flavor and color. Just love it. Let's go ahead and just stir all that together. And let's not forget the pretzel crunch that is now cooled, and it tastes amazing. We're just gonna break it up. Add that, and we're gonna leave some for the top. It's gonna be our great garnish. But let's go ahead and add most of this into here. All right, let's add it to our serving bowl now. Top it. Smells so amazing. Look at the golden, glistening pecan and pretzel mixture on top. My family and I kept stealing bites along the way, and we all loved this so much. It will become my potluck go-to in the warmer months. This next dessert I made and brought to a graduation party. All right, we're gonna make lemon tarts, starting with our whipped cream, and then we will add our lemon curd. Our whipped cream we're gonna make with 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Mix all that. Now I made this recipe before I got my Pampered Chef stand mixer, so I had to do this by hand, which I no longer have to do, and I'm so glad. I set that whipped cream aside, and now I'm going to just whip up the lemon curd. I'm gonna just mix it with the hand mixer, and it's just gonna make it nice and smooth and really creamy. Now, I had a hard time finding lemon curd. I actually bought this on Amazon. So if you're finding it difficult because it maybe not be the season for your supermarket to carry it, I know some specialty stores do, but I was hoping Aldi had it, and Walmart. I could not get a good brand that was reasonably priced from Walmart. So I just bought it on Amazon. I'll leave a link to it so you could see it was reasonably priced. All right, we're just gonna mix this together to get it nice and smooth. Add my lemon curd into my whipped cream. We're just gonna fold that in. Once this is completely folded, I'm gonna put it in the fridge and just cover it, and I can keep it for a couple hours or even overnight. So this is a great thing to do ahead. And then I use my cookie icing press to fill it up and dispense it because it'll make a pretty design and it's so much faster. So I just fill it all the way up, and then I'm ready to dispense these into my little tarts. Now this is what makes the recipe so easy, are these mini tart shells. They are pre-baked and ready to fill, and I got them from Walmart. So they come in 3 flavors, shortbread, graham cracker, and chocolate. And you can switch up the tart with your cream to have a variety of different desserts. For these, I'm using the shortbread, and I think they'll be so good with the lemon cream. And I'll just add a swirl of that cream to each shell. And I'll garnish each with a tiny lemon wedge, and I have some leftover lemon zest that I'm gonna sprinkle on each of these for extra color and a punch of flavor. And I serve these on my display stand. I just like it. It's so cute. And I put a little label so everybody knows what they are. And because these are so easy to make, I've made these multiple times. I brought them to my soup group, but this time I topped them with fresh blueberries. And then I also made these for my recent Pampered Chef party that I hosted. And I added some key lime pie mix, which made the lime cream, and I topped them with lime wedges. They were so delicious. It was perfect. Now, I always wonder when you put a little lime wedge or a lemon wedge on top, it has the rind on it. So tell me what you think. Do you need to tell your guests to make sure they don't eat the whole thing and that they're only supposed to squeeze that lemon on top? Let me know in the comments what the proper protocol is when you put something as a garnish that is not completely edible. But anyway, they looked fabulous. I put them on my lighted display at the Pampered Chef party, and they were so cute and have now become my favorite little dessert to make. I hope you enjoyed all these desserts and found something fun to make for your next party. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next video.